It's NBA Power Ranking time. Who wants to go first today?
Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, thank
We're
you.
going to pass it to Mike.
Give it to us.
All right, Mike, give us 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right,
Oh,
cool,
wait,
yeah.
wait, what?
No, that's the
One
way I
more
wanna
time.
do it.
What was that order again, Dave?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For those who didn't know how to count down from 10, Dave just showed you.
You're on a roll. You know what? You are
I'm on a
just,
Kaiser.
You're a comedian.
I'm on a
today.
Kaiser.
Comedian.
That'll happen.
All right,
I was
Mike.
going to say, I'll let you know when that starts, but anyway.
Let's do this, Mike.
Mike doesn't find me as funny today.
Yeah, happens.
I've had better days for Mike.
We'll start number 10. That's where I'm going to drop the Nets to. Still leaving them in the top 10, but I just think there's going to be better days ahead. I think, like I said last week, all the good teams wind up going through little rough patches, and I do think they're going to wind up coming out of this rough patch better. I still think they're going to wind up being one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. So they're number 10. I am putting the Bulls ahead of them, though. Bulls will be number 9. Atlanta, number 8. Atlanta's playing pretty good right now. 14 or 15 or 7. And it's funny, the numbers I'm using are like a day short and a dollar late. So 15 and 8, not 14 and 7. But they're doing good, so they are number 8. 7 is actually where I dropped the Memphis Grizzlies to. This, I think, is just a little bump in the road. 17 and 6, still somewhat playing well. I do think they need to get Marc Gasol more involved, and I am speaking as a fantasy owner of Marc Gasol's. He needs to be doing more. 6 is where I'm putting the Golden State Warriors, though. You guys kind of opened the door for me to put this team higher if I saw fit the last couple weeks. So they're doing very well, 17 and 9. I know Klay Thompson is having some big nights every here and there. Jared Jack is producing very well. And Stephen Curry is looking the healthiest he's been since he's been in the league.
He went nuts last night.
Oh, yeah. So Golden State, number 6. I can't put the Knicks higher than 5 right now. That's where I'm putting the Knicks. Even though, as we already stated, they're playing extremely well to start off the year. Let's see if they can keep it up. I am still leaving Miami number 4. That's the lowest I'm going to drop them. I'm sorry, because I still think they're going to be back in the finals this year. And I still think the league is theirs until someone really proves that they're going to take it from them. I wanted to put the Clippers higher, but they're 3 right now. I can't put them above the Spurs at this particular moment. I know the Spurs have lost 3 of their last 4, but for right now, I still think the Spurs are the better team than the Clippers. OKC is the best team in the league right now, though. No one's playing better than them.
I get the feeling nobody's going to argue with you on that one. I get that feeling.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, sometimes
You
Dave
shrunk
has
again.
A feeling. Yeah, this chair just likes to. It's like I don't know.
All of a sudden, I looked up. I'm like, why are you so...
Go up and down,
you
up and
level,
down.
You know what's funny?
It's like a show. It's like a roller coaster. I go, what?
I think that's the chair I had last month because it used to do the same thing to
That
me.
happens.
Yeah. I'm happy I don't have that chair anymore, truthfully.
It's all right. I don't mind. I'm just a little lower.
Are you ready for your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Blast off.
I wanted to make sure you knew how to count down
I want
as
to
well.
start at 5 and jump around.
Go for it.
No, I'm not going to do that. 10, Showtime, the Lake Show. Coming back.
Put the Lakers back in his top 10.
Putting them in there because we all know they're going to be there at the end of the year anyway. And they won 3 games in a row. They're getting back on track. They got Gasol and Nash both coming back this weekend. Things are turning around. Number 9, Bulls. 8, Warriors. 7, Hawks. I feel like the 3 of them, they're in there now, but the Bulls will probably stay. The Hawks may stay towards the back end, but I still don't have much faith for the Warriors to be in there all year long.
Fair enough.
6 is where I got the Clips. I still don't have much faith in Blake Griffin as a superstar still. For whatever reason. I don't know. Something to me he looks like a paper tiger.
Well, he does.
He looks tough, but he's really not. You can push him.
I don't trust big men who can't hit their free throws, truthfully.
Well, that's pretty much all big men in the league.
That's,
LaMarcus Aldridge.
that's my dude.
I love
Carry my
LaMarcus
fantasy
Aldridge.
basketball
Me
team.
too, man.
I
Me
got
too.
him and LeBron. Ah! Wow.
5 is where I got the Grizzlies. I like the Grizzlies, but I still think that they're behind the Heat, who I have at 4. The Spurs, who I have at 3. My New York Knickerbockers in number 2. And I'm not even going to mention number 1.
Because nobody can argue with it.
No.
OKC is just playing lights out basketball right now.
And that's how I roll.
That's how you roll.
That's how I roll.
But not Roll Tide.
I roll Tide.
Oh, man, I had to. We got to drop at least like 10 Roll Tides a show. Even though we're not. Go Irish! For those that are in the chat room with me. Anyway. All right, so 10. I actually put the Denver Nuggets. I feel like they're playing really good basketball right now. They've won 3 in a row, 6-4 in their last 10 games. I like this Kenneth Faried kid. I like Ty Lawson.
Shout out to my fantasy team, Kenneth Faried.
Gallinari's also playing really good basketball right now. This Denver team took the Lakers 7 games last year. I like this Denver team. Young, talented. At number 9, I put the Atlanta Hawks. I feel like they're playing good ball, but they have fallen off a little bit over the past week. Chicago, I have up at 8. They're playing pretty damn good basketball, and they rest their hat on defense still. So for me, and a little bit of a homer in it. Just a little bit. I won't lie. At number 7, I got the Golden State Warriors. They're playing really good basketball. We all know this already. I do agree, though. I don't know where I see this team ending their year at. At number 6, I put the Memphis Grizzlies. At 5 is where I knocked the Miami Heat back to. 7-3 in their last 10, but they're just not playing the type of basketball you expect them to play. San Antonio, I have at 4. I knocked them back a little bit because 6-4 in their last 10. And defensively and offensively, they just look a little out of sync right now. At number 3, I have the New York Knickerbockers, 9-1 in their last 10 games. At number 2, I put the Clippers. They're on an 11-game win streak, and they are playing lights out on both sides of the ball. And, of course, at number 1, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 13 in a row. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, all playing great basketball right now. So those are my top 10. It doesn't seem like we waver very much. I got the Clippers higher than everybody else. You both got the Clippers back. You got the Clippers at 3, so me and you aren't too off. Erich has them at 6.
What'd you add them at 2?
I put them at 2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like they're playing great basketball right now.
I think even said, I wanted to kind of put the Clippers at 2. I just didn't want. At this point, I still think the Spurs are better, but you could definitely make a case for the Clippers at least playing better than the Spurs right now. So I'll give you that. As far as Chicago, I put them 9. You only had a spot difference, so I don't really think it's that much of a homer.
Yeah, and then and Erich had him at 9 too. So I have him at 8. We all got Golden State a little farther back. You got Memphis all the way back at 7. I could see where you're coming from with that. I dropped them to 6. Erich's got him at 5. So we all moved them backwards.
And I did kind of go back and forth thinking about whether or not to put Denver in my top 10. I think you can make a case for him right now. I love Kenneth Faried. I think he's going to be a superstar.
Freakish.
Yeah.